Hello, boys and girls, men and women, and dogs and cats, and whatever else is out there. So anyway, this will make everybody mad because it's Newsweek. Evidently, Newsweek is not allowed to be a real news outlet. It is is getting the treatment of the you like something or you say something, and a liberal will repeat what you said and then say consider the source or something like that. So it'll be like, hey, I saw this on Newsweek, and I was like, oh, Newsweek, and you're like, yeah, Newsweek. What are you trying to say? That you don't watch it or you don't listen to them or whatever? Not. Oh, I'm sorry. Do I have to get this from MSNBC for it to be real news? Anyway, they're losers. They're idiots. And what matters right now is we're putting all that aside because we're better people than that. And we're going to look at this. The Gabby Petito case update. So I got sucked in. All right. I can't help it. This is, if I told my mom about this, she would think it was little baby Jessica all over again. So anyway, this Brian guy, they can't find him, right? So yesterday, they executed a search warrant on his house, on his parents' house in Florida. He had said on Tuesday he was going to go and go hiking in a wildlife area in Florida. And I did all this on a live stream. And anyway, you can see it. They found his car the next day. It's not supposed to be parked there overnight. The police left a note there. The parents came, got the note, and they left the car, hoping that if he came walking out, he would need it. Next day, it didn't show up. He went back home. So now they got a search warrant. They went in the house and all this stuff, blah, blah, blah. But here we go. The search is still underway for the boyfriend, 22-year-old Gabby Petito, after police discovered what is believed to be her body on the outskirts of Grand Teton National Park in Wyoming. So they believe it's her body. Brian Laundrie, 23, has been identified as a person of interest in the case and has been seen. Was last seen on Tuesday, and today's Tuesday, so that's a week ago, by family members in Florida. Dozens of officers are taking part in an intense search for him on the 24,000-acre Carlton Reserve in the state. So you do a Google Maps on this, you'll see it is, there's trails, but these are trails, they're like sand, okay? And they're, the area, it's got a lot of ponds and marsh and stuff like that. And this area, so they're in like Sarasota, down South Florida. There's this guy I follow, the Python Cowboy, I think is his name. He's got a YouTube channel. You gotta check it out. Like a few years ago, Florida said, "Oh no, we don't have any invasive snakes and stuff." People were like, "Yeah, you do. We got them all over the place." Now they're paying people to hunt them and try to get rid of them, and that's what this guy does. And you ought to see the size of these pythons that are down there. They're huge. Anacondas, they got all that stuff. Now, everything from the Amazon will grow in Florida, and that means that everything there will eat you. So this guy, he's just wandering around. He took like a camelback type pack, I think, with him. So he's out of water if he's down there. There's no good way to clean Florida water either. It's bad. So this is more like a recovery if he's there. The FBI confirmed the body of Gabby Petito was found on Sunday. Oh, the FBI confirmed. So up here, the police believe it to be her body. Down here, the FBI confirmed it to be her body. I'm going to go with believe it to be her body. There's an autopsy set for today. The undeveloped camping area will remain closed until further notice while the investigation continues. That's interesting. So I guess that doesn't make sense. I guess they found her in camping area. I do not know anything about that. What's this? Did the due diligence in response to this report and wrapping up an extensive search that took place? There's included nearby farmlands. Knowing nothing, I would know it was located. Okay, this is so an hour ago. Deputies concluding search of area. Okay, so it is becoming there was a deer cam out there. Okay. The Okaloosa, it's Okaloosa or whatever. I don't know. I don't care. I'm not going to go there. Is concluding its search in Florida where some are speculating Brian Laundrie appeared on a deer camera. As far as I know, there's still Indians down there because Andrew Jackson couldn't get back down into these areas of Florida. I mean, guys, this is like, Walt Disney's the only person that could go into the swamps and do something with it. Including nearby farms. No one and nothing of note was located. The individual spotted on the cam, who some believe said matched Laundrie's descriptions, has no known ties to our area. We posted a screenshot of the cam footage from another Facebook user who said his trail camera is located near Baker, Florida, and urged residents in the area to be on the lookout. Okay, so this is going to be... Is that it? Oh, no! We don't want that. Anyway, that doesn't really look like the guy. Anyway, that guy has a mullet. Let's see here. 3 minutes ago, the police say the terrain is very difficult to search. I'm telling you, like what I could see on the Google map, it was awful. Northport police provide updated search for Brian Laundrie in Carlton Reserve in PP. Oh, jeez. Joe Fussell said there are multiple law enforcement agencies working on search efforts. Police are using canines, ATVs, and high-altitude drones. You know what? How about this one? Let's take the moment and let's say, hey, FAA, let the drones fly. People would find all this stuff. You could save so many lives if you would let people fly their drones. As of right now, like, you can't... People are wondering, there's YouTube videos on this all over the place. Is it even legal to fly a drone anymore? That's how crazy the law has been written. And here's the main thing about it, is the FAA is just going out there writing laws without any act of Congress. Nobody in Congress knows anything about a drone anyway. And the lobbyists, because there are lobbyists over there at the FAA, lobbying these people, they're writing all this stuff for in the future for like places like Amazon that want to do deliveries to your house. The main terrain is very difficult to search, and 75% of it's wet. What that means, alligators and snakes. Also they have they're overrun with wild hogs, and they'll eat you too. NPD spokesperson said the department will not hold a press. This is also around the area where the skunk monkey. That's what we should be talking about. Is the Florida skunk monkey, skunk ape, whatever you want to call him, old stinky bottoms. He is known to exist. He's supposedly, according to the lore, he is maybe a cousin to the Bigfoot. So, but the skunk monkey is well documented in this area. Spokesperson said the department will not hold a press briefing this time. 30 minutes ago, nothing's been found yet. This is just machinery. What the heck? That cannot be machinery they're bringing in for that. That is just... They're going to dig? What are they digging for at this place? The guy did not dig his own grave, I'll tell you that. Flight restrictions in place. Look at this. Law enforcement have issued flight restrictions. According to the News Now reporter, the restriction went into effect while he was in a news helicopter over the reserve. They're doing the same thing down the Texas border. This is wrong, okay? Now they are censoring news helicopters with live pilots inside of them, okay? This is so crazy. What happened to our freedom of press? You don't appreciate how large the area is until you're in the air. It's massive and very few roads and trails. This place is a reserve. It is huge. You need every asset, every set of eyes you can get on this. It's crazy, and to me it shows that the police really don't care. They've made up their mind. It's all over but the drama now. Yeah. Alright. So that's it. That's the latest. They're looking for him. They think they found him on a game camera. The game camera to me looks like the guy's got a mullet, which wouldn't be the dude. And they're not serious about it, or they'd let helicopters fly overhead. They let drones come in. They'd be doing real stuff, real investigative stuff. If it was your child that was lost or something like this, there's some serious problems out there. Wouldn't you want every asset of the community looking for that child? Think about that. And the FAA says, no, you can't fly over here. You might take a picture of somebody sunbathing in the backyard. Only Google Maps, they're the only ones that can fly overhead and take your picture. It's wrong. It's absolutely wrong. I'm all for privacy, and I agree there needs to be things done, but man, see, this is what happens. You get government involved, they go too far one way. Anyway, be sure and subscribe. Be sure and like. We're controlling the algorithm. Heard another YouTuber talk about that today. So anyway, love you guys. Be good to each other. Pray for these families. And just be careful out there, folks. Come on back. I'd rather have you here than not, all right? So anyway, till later.